Hi, chosen ones, hi, divine light beings, hi, gods and goddesses. Welcome to the channel Yoniverse, the channel to help you uplift your inner verse and your universe within. It's me, Juju. Tomorrow, it's already the full moon in Gemini. This full moon is also being called the Beaver full moon. And the Beaver full moon is all about when the animals are retreating. So they are in their retreating behavior and they are preparing for the winter. And this is also a native Aboriginal American tradition. So to call this Gemini full moon that we are having tomorrow, the 27th of November, they also call it the Beaver full moon. This is a period, this is a time to make things happen. So if you have been thinking about something new that you would want to do when it comes to your career, when it comes to your spiritual journey, when it comes to diving into something new that has to do with exploring new things, learning new things, um, manifesting something that you have been planning to manifest. This is the time to make it happen. Yeah. Um, Write a letter to your present self. So that means to your future self. Write a letter. Write in this letter everything, every goal that you want to manifest. If you have like a very deep goal that you have been wanting to manifest, write this on paper. And it's going to be for your future self, but because we are living in the present, and for you to manifest something fast, you have to be in this mindfulness, in this way of thinking that what you want to manifest is already here. So that means it has to be in the present, in the now. So you have to write the letter as if it already happened to your future self. And then when you have written whatever goal, whatever dream it is that you have in this letter, you now put this letter underneath your pillow and then wait for this manifestation to take place. Yeah, this is very important to also visualize whatever it is that you want to achieve. It also can be health. Maybe you want to be healthy in a certain type of way. Even though when you want to be healthy, you also have to consume health. You cannot consume things that are not healthy for you and then wanting to manifest health. So it's all about putting in the work and also, manifesting whatever it is that you have been wanting to manifest. So it is a very amazing time. It is an amazing full moon. And I should say, go to nature, because for me, nature is so important, and I want other people to understand and overstand that nature is extremely important. So when it comes to full moons, it's all about going into nature, grounding yourself. Go into nature, talk to the animals, talk to the plants, talk to the soil. Express to the soil whatever it is that you want to release. Express to nature, to the air, to the elements. If you have water around you, if you have the air, if you have the soil, if you have the ether, spirit, it's all around you in nature. So release whatever it is that you want to release in nature. Speak it throughout the Use your voice to speak it in the air and to release it in the air, whatever it is that you want to release during this full moon in Gemini. Take your salt bath, take your me time, pray, release everything that it is that you want to release on this day. Cleanse yourself, cleanse your home, cleanse your crystals. Yeah, make um make your salt bath as comfortable as you can make it, because it's all about cleansing yourself, so that your aura, can attract and can receive whatever it is that is positive to you and you want to receive. And cleanse your body from all the unwanted energies that you don't want around you. Put water into a glass, put water into a copper cup if you have that, and set it into the full moon. Yeah, set it in front of your window into the full moon, so that it can charge just like your crystals can charge. And afterwards, you drink this water. Speak some words of kindness, speak some words of good intention to this water, because water remembers whatever it is that you speak to it. And after that, you can drink this water. It is very effective and very powerful. When it comes to this full moon, it is also very important to be truthful to yourself and to others. Be truthful on this day. Pray and ask that you want and need the help to be truthful to yourself and pray for peace. And when I'm talking about peace, somebody may say that, but peace has to come with tranquility. Peace has to come without trouble. No, peace does not mean that when you um, want a peacefulness around you, that it's always gonna come without struggle. No, when you know when you pray, when you do this, your life will change. Yeah, and it will become more peaceful. But what is peacefulness? Peacefulness is remaining calm even when you are going through a chaotic moment, even you are going through things that may seem negative to you, but you still find the peacefulness within yourself, and you stay calm. So peacefulness is remaining undisturbed even when everything is working against you. That is peacefulness, finding the peace within. So ask for peacefulness, pray for that. Yeah, because praying, even when you are on your spiritual journey, yes or no, praying is extremely important. When you pray, you are asking for something, to the universe, to the unseen, to the spirit, your spirit guides. You are asking for help, you're asking for something. It is just like you are practicing or saying some type of affirmations. You're asking, you're saying things into existence. When you're praying, you are asking the universe for help, the unseen for help, your spirit guides for helps. And when you are meditating, you are listening to whatever it is that the unseen or spirit guides want you to know. So then you are listening. And when you are praying, you are speaking, you are asking. Yeah, so that is the difference between praying and meditating. When you are on your spiritual journey, it is still extremely important to pray. Praying is not a religious thing, because some people may think that, hey, praying is not for spiritual people. Praying can be very powerful. And I'm speaking from my own wisdom. Yeah. This full moon in Gemini, yeah, is also about duality. It's also about balancing your feminine side and your masculine side. It is extremely important. The side of masculine is giving, and the side of the feminine side is receiving, relaxing, and letting everything come to you. You're attracting something into your life. So it's about balancing both of these energies also out. This full moon in Gemini is going to be the last full moon before the winter solstice. And you must let go of your, let's say, grief moments and the moments that were very trouble to you. Release them, because this is the last full moon before the winter solstice. Yeah, you must let it go and move forward, because you are closing now a season, and you are entering a new season. So therefore it is extremely important and powerful to release all these troubled periods that you went through, and all these grief moments that you went through. Yeah, so that you can move forward into a new season that is coming. Important things to know, three important things to know for this full moon in Gemini, what is also being called the Beaver moon, is to, number one, enhanced communication and learning. It is an extremely powerful time to be more communicative and be more open to learning new things. It is time for intellectual curiosity and also desires to express ideas more effectively. Engage in conversation, with people, even if you may be a person that wants to be more on the side of being alone inside of your home. It is extremely important to sometimes also form a conversation with people, to explore new concepts or embrace diverse perspectives. Yeah, that's also very important, and it's also very it is a natural thing, for people to sometimes engage in conversation with other people around us. Number two, it is a time for social interaction. Yeah, Geminis are all about interacting with other people, being a little bit also on the popular side. So interact socially and be versatile. So increase your social activities, even if it is just going to the park, chilling around the park a little bit. If you don't like to be too much in an environment where there are, like a party or something like that, you can also go to the park, go into nature, and just have a conversation with somebody in nature. Yeah. So it is important for social activities and networking. Yeah. um Around this full moon, that is the energy that you are gonna feel. You, even if you are not a person that will step up to another person and have a conversation with them, maybe some other person will just tune into your energy and try to have a conversation with you. Be open for that. And Gemini is dual by nature, so it's a duality energy when it comes to Gemini. And also it is encouraging to be adaptable. Yeah. And recognition of multiple viewpoints in any situation. Yeah. So number three is about balancing the emotions with logic. Balance out these emotions, masculine, feminine energy. Create create around this full moon. It is extremely important, to have a balance between emotional responses and logical thinking. Balance out the left brain and the right brain. Yeah, balance them out very well so that it can be, let's say, a unity between them for you to interact and be more in tune with your emotions on both side of your brains. Use both side of your brain so now that can be balanced out. When it comes to your reflection, and effectiveness of personal communication and decision making, it is extremely important to be mindful about that. And this full moon in Gemini is a full moon that influences your verbal superpower. So be very mindful of that. And I'm gonna tell you thank you for watching and have a peaceful, blissful, and very powerful full moon in Gemini.